We're gonna make a sweet potato pie real quick. Now, me personally, I've never made a pie crust using liquid oil. I didn't know you could do that. I've only ever used vegan butter, and I don't really care to use that. I've used coconut oil, that worked, but it was solid. So this is specifically for liquid oil. So let's try it out. The first thing I need to do is sift my flour, so I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm using whole wheat flour, so it's a little denser than all purpose, and it says to sift it twice. So that's what we're gonna do. That's done. Add the salt, whisk, and then make a little well. Pour in the oil. I'm using grapeseed oil that I chilled. Then the milk, and stir together. This is what I have after roughly 30 seconds, maybe a minute of mixing. I'm gonna go in and work it with my hands for about a minute or two. I'd like to note that the directions do not tell me to do this. The directions actually say, once the dough starts to form, finish working it by gently kneading it onto wax paper. But in this recipe, she also doesn't say to refrigerate it, which is something that we need to do to solidify the fats. So I'm not gonna do too much with this. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is mixed, and then I'm gonna wrap it up and put it in the fridge. They did say that because we used liquid oil, that this crust was gonna be a little bit crumbly in comparison to a traditional crust. And I don't wanna overwork it because it's not bread. So I'm gonna leave it. Oh. I just realized I was only supposed to use 1/3 a cup of milk, and I used 3 times that. Yeah, it's definitely not supposed to look like this. I want to see it through. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure our dough is not supposed to look like this. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I'm gonna stand beside him. It is so annoying how you can be looking right at a recipe and still get it wrong. Makes no sense. Another thing is I am roasting my potatoes instead of boiling them. So they'll be done in 2 minutes. And then I'm gonna go run and wash the clothes, and then I'll be back. I'm bugging. I will do laundry tomorrow. The sweet potatoes are done. We must wait for them to cool. We shall return. Yeah, that's that bipolar shift. You make plans and then your brain changes them. And I just noticed that she doesn't use sugar in her pie crust. And I was like, it feels like something is off. But I have another recipe because I'm developing recipes. And that's why I'm not dropping any. I'm taking a bunch of different recipes, trying them out, seeing what I like. And some of them I'm making into vegan recipes so that I can eat them. Some of them I'm just doing on their own. It depends on what it is. But all the baking stuff that I do is definitely vegan because I loved baked goods. And that's how I started getting into baking and cooking as a child because everybody around me was a meat eater. I never was really into meat like that. And so if I wanted to eat, I was going to have to learn how to cook. So that's what I did. And I also was a little chunky child. I loved baked goods. So I would do that because I was always alone growing up. So I was in the house, I was outside in the woods, running around the street, doing them all the time. Yeah, that's me. The potatoes are done and cooled. I'm literally just going to peel the skins off, and then we're going to sit it in the blender so that we don't have all those strings. You see these strings that you always get in your pie? If you don't want those, you're going to want to blend it. So that's what we're going to do. In the Ninja! That was so easy. All right, so we're going to put it in the Ninja now. The milk. I'm gonna do some coconut oil. I learned better than to go tap, tap, tap because the plastic flew off of here. I had plastic in my lentil burgers, child. I'm never doing that again. It's super smooth. It does not smell good at all. Not yet. Okay, so this is our sugar and our nutmeg and our cinnamon and our ginger, vanilla extract, and flour and salt. Let's give her a taste. Mmm. That is so good. Okay, I'm gonna cover this up and leave it sit. The sugar is still a little granulated. It needs to melt. Let all the flavors meld. Our crust is still in the refrigerator. Still needs about an hour and a half. Then, after that's done, we're going to take it out and let it get room temperature for about 20 minutes. Heat up our oven. And then we're going to make this pie. It's going to take like an hour to cook, so I'll see you shortly. Okay, we're about to roll this out. This recipe was for 2 9-inch crusts. Now, I'm using a 12-inch cast iron skillet, and it's pretty dang deep. See? No, we don't do that. We meet her online, and I just show her.
Drop your portfolio. Oh, okay.
I keep telling you guys, all you have to do is read. Take the time to read everything thoroughly. I'll find y'all if y'all leave it in there.
You do not be yelling at us.
That's a lot. I try not to. I definitely raise my voice though.
Vlogging with my mom. You can use this. Sorry. I mean, I ain't talking about what I said, but.
Are you trying to see if I'm gonna fail?
Okay. You choose your side. I don't think you're gonna fail.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna take my time. Oh, it did say that. You put it on something. I was like, why? I forgot. Because you cut recipe out of here.
But I know Judah got like a method to do it on top and then flip it around. But this one, you did it.
Because the ancients didn't have that.
I think sweet potato pie is better than sweet potato pie.
If I had pumpkin, did you say sweet potato pie is better than sweet potato pie?
No, I said, oh, maybe I did. Pumpkin pie is better than sweet potato pie. Not even trying to do that.
Pumpkin really doesn't have any flavor.
They're kind of like the same.
When I made it,
the background flavors of pumpkin is better than sweet potato.
I think it should be mixed. And I was just telling them that.
Pumpkin is so good.
I'm next time I do this, I'm gonna mix the sweet potato with the pumpkin. Now I have to cut the excess off.
Just do pumpkin.
And did it? It doesn't have pumpkin doesn't have enough flavor.
It does, Mom.
It really doesn't.
Like
I just worked with it.
Sweet potato.
I put it in my tomato sauce.
Sweet potato is just sweet. It's like a sweet, but it don't have like its own like.
Do you want to taste my pie filling?
That's everybody know how. At all. If you think about pumpkin, you could taste it in your mouth right now.
Mixed with something else. You know what I think about when I think about pumpkin? Sugar? Nutmeg. All right. You know why I think I'm gonna get away with this? Because I'm using that thick wheat flour. So it would have needed more fat and more moisture anyway. Because it's not giving her mess up.
She fingering the pie. I'm playing. It looks so cute though, like.
From the blending.
She ain't even gonna do her crust cute. She just won. She just. It's kind of cute like that, all messy.
Oh my God, you such a Gemini. Yeah. Yeah, I should have put this in the smaller one. The crust it's okay though.
Sweet potato pie is good, I ain't gonna lie. But it's just not better than pumpkin.
That crust so big. I'm gonna have to adjust.
Had to get that clear.
Not cute. Okay, in the oven for an hour. Now we're just gonna let it cool. Looks good. Smells amazing. Not bad. All right, it's been about an hour. And it occurred to me, how am I supposed to cut this? Because I do not want them messing with my cast iron skillet. I need to weight this in. Okay. Get a little bit of this action going. See if I can get this out of here. Actually, a knife's gonna be better. I'm gonna loosen this up and then try to get it out of here onto there. Alright, it's already pretty loose. Maybe I should do the... I didn't think that would work with a pie though. I don't know. I don't know if that was supposed to work, but it did. Swayze, I know I told you I was going to use the cast irons you just bought me, but I needed a bigger pie. I'm going to use that to make some chicken soon. That looks like a win, y'all. Let me get something to cut it. Can I cut it with this? Uh-oh, hold on. Wait. Can you find something else to do? Okay, you can wait somewhere else.
I'm documenting peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Okay, I'll be done shortly. Go ahead, taste it. And her recipe didn't have sugar in the crust. And I put too much milk in the crust.
It's good. I bit the side of my tongue so it feels good.
That's not bad at all. We did that, friend. Amen. Thank you for joining me here in Fury World. If you're interested in videos about mental health, spirituality, or vegan cooking, check out my playlist. If you're interested in checking out my music, it's available on all music streaming platforms worldwide under my artist name, The Fury of Abyss. This was good. The crust was a little high, but we did it, friend. We did it. I love you, and I'll check you in the next episode. Peace.